A very good morning to all of you. I hope you all are doing well. Today, let us begin with the third text and the third dramatist, Thomas Stearns Eliot, T.S. Eliot, and the play that is prescribed in your course by T.S. Eliot is Murder in the Cathedral. Now, I will not go into many details as far as the biography of T.S. Eliot is concerned, a very brief discussion as far as the bio of the dramatist is concerned. Now, T.S. Eliot, he is not just a dramatist, he is a versatile writer, he is a critical thinker, and he is called the most influential man of letters of the first half of the 20th century. Now, yes, first half of the most influential writer of first half of the 20th century. And he was born, let us begin with his life. He was born on 26 September 1888 in Missouri, US. Now, this raises a question in our mind that we are studying T.S. Eliot as a English writer, but he has an American origin. Actually, what is the story behind this was that his grandparents, his father the pedigree, the family from his father's side, they moved from Somershire, England to US, okay, and then he was born in US. Initially, they lived in England and then they moved to US, his parents, where he was born, okay. And it has also been, you read at places that when, of course, Wikipedia pe jab aap padhoge, you will find that nationality, when you read about his nationality, it is written American as well as British. So in 1927, he got the British citizenship. Okay, so this raised a question in my mind also. So I just went through it that I'm saying Missouri, he was born in Missouri, then why are we studying him as an English writer? And at many places you will find that it will be written the most influential American poet. This slightly gets, it creates a kind of confusion, but I have told you the logic behind it. Okay? Then his father was a businessman and his mother was a writer and a social worker. And he has taken the names, the last names of her father as well as his mother. Let me tell you, she is Charlotte Stearns and he is Henry Eliot, right? And that is how Thomas Stearns Eliot. And please keep in mind, I'm not saying Thomas, it is Thomas. Why it is Thomas? I must have told you earlier also. We do not have the th sound in English language. Linguistics padhoge agle saal. This will be clear to you in the next semester. So, Thomas. Now, his grandfather, Eliot's grandfather, he had a Unitarian church, right? So, from his family itself, he inherited the religious beliefs from his grandfather, who had established a church in New England, right? And his literary taste and his creative writing came to him from his mother. He did his schooling from St. Louis Day School and he studied his UG/PG, undergraduation, post-graduation, as well as his PhD from Harvard University, right? And he was influenced by great French symbolists initially, when he was doing his PhD at Harvard. And to name some French symbolists, you must be aware, the poets who make use of symbols in their poetry to convey their meaning is what symbolism is all about. So French symbolist Lafarge and Baudelaire, they had a great impact on his writing. Apart from that, when he was studying, Ezra Pound was also there with him, and um that influence is also seen on on his poetry especially. And it is said that he wrote his first poetry at the age of 20, when he was merely 20, and those poems which he wrote in his university days, they are what form the category of profolk poems, which come under the title of proof rock. And famous critic, yes, of course. Now, when I begin telling you about his bio, I told you that he's a versatile writer and a critical thinker. So, one category, one genre which he excelled in was poetry. Then, second was criticism, okay, and he has been known as a great critic. Then he wrote drama, and he was an editor as well as a publisher, right? Now I have written here also, see, author, poet, critic, playwright, editor and publisher. He was with a publication called Faber and Faber. You must have heard the name, okay? So he was part of that publication house. And this thing which I'm adding in the end, that he was a famous critic and he was the founder of New Criticism. This is the theory portion which you'll be studying in your next semester. So he has coined the term New Criticism. He has come up with this new category of theory in English language, I will say. And this study, this criticism, he has done over a span of 40 years. He was an excellent poet, an excellent, extraordinary critic, and of course a dramatist. And when we talk of dramatist, keeping in context the murder in the cathedral, it is being said that after Yeats, W.B. Yeats, T.S. Eliot was the one who revived poetic drama. Prior to them, what was there? Prose drama. Prior to prose drama, you had the Restoration drama. Prior to that, there was Shakespearean drama, right? Which could not be matched up by anybody at any point of time. But these writers, W.B. Yeats, Eliot, there were some dramatists who revived one form or the other of drama, and T.S. Eliot in particular is known for reviving what we call poetic drama, and the category to which Murder in the Cathedral belongs to is poetic drama. So I'll not touch upon it over here. Right now I'm just discussing the bio. And last aspect, as far as his bio is concerned, he was, of course, a versatile writer, I have told you. He won the Nobel in 1948, okay, Nobel Prize for Literature. And at places you must have seen that where Thomas's name is written, you'll find O.M. written at many places. And even I was wondering that what this O.M. is. So this is a kind of first of all, O.M. stands for Order of Merit, right? And this Order of Merit is given by the king to an artist, to a writer, to a philosopher, to an actor, out for his merit. Not out, but for his merit. So Thomas Stearns Eliot was given the Order of Merit again in 1948 by the king. That is why you'll find at places where with his name in the bracket there will be this extra achievement or award that he has received as Order of Merit. Okay, so keeping in view our less time scenario, I have not gone much deep into this, but yes, remember, when we talk of T.S. Eliot, it is not complete without the mention of The Wasteland. I don't know if you have studied it this year or you will study it next year. The Wasteland 1922 is his masterpiece, like the Mahabharata and the Ramayana in our country, right? It is not a scripture over there, but then he has talked about various spiritual aspects in this particular poem, right? The Wasteland. And Love Song of Prufrock is there. Then Murder in the Cathedral is again one of his popular works that has been written. And The Cocktail Party is there. These are his what we call the masterpieces. Not the birthday party, but family reunion. Okay, so these are some of his most important masterpieces, I would say. Not important work, but they are considered his masterpieces, and not just an author or a poet, but a great critical thinker, a philosopher, and above all, a great dramatist also. Okay, so when we connect to his life, we would not say that there are certain influences as far as our text is concerned, our text understudy is concerned. But yes, we must remember from his bio that he was one of the most important dramatists who revived drama of one kind, that is poetic drama. Okay, so that is all about T.S. Eliot's biography. Do not get into much details. This much is sufficient at this point of time. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much. Yes, of course, I forgot to mention 1965, the year he died. I think almost 76 to 78 years he has lived. So add that also in case required. You must add these things, these bios and all that I discussed with you in a separate notebook that you have maintained for your UGC NET preparation, right? So that's all. Thank you so much.